Right, good evening, ladies. I am just going to wait for everyone to hop on. Just going to open the chat box. Right, ladies, can everybody see the chat box, or can you activate it on your screen or phone? And can you just confirm to me what you can see on your screens? That would be great. So far we've got 49 people, which is great. A web page with you in the corner. Excellent. So can you see 6 steps to growing your style and confidence, Philippa? Brilliant. Brilliant. Excellent. Right, that's really good. So you can see the slide and you can see me. That's good. Great stuff. So welcome, firstly. Who is doing a webinar for the first time? Pop me a comment in the chat box if it's your first time. And if you've done one before, well done. I know they are not exactly the easiest thing to register for and to join. I remember the first time I did a webinar, I was so scared to join it. I thought everyone was going to see me. I didn't realise that I could just sit down and chill out. But for me, I've been in my gym gear all day and I've got dressed especially for this, just so I can be presentable for you all. So Kate, hello Kate Gifford, Lou Fletcher, your first one, Lucy Moon, your first one. How have you found the experience sort of like registering and logging onto it? Was it a bit daunting? Do you think it's like just a miracle that we can connect with each other while you guys are at home? Yeah, fairly easy. First one, me. Oh my God, so many comments. Really easy and great to be able to see you. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, though, let's see how many people we've got on because it's only 1 minute past. We've got 63. So we nearly had 200 people registered for this webinar. So let's just hang fire a little while and make some small talk. But thank you, everybody, for giving up your Wednesday evening for me. Let me know what you'd have been doing if you weren't on this webinar. Pop it in the chat box. If I wasn't doing this webinar, I'd have probably been working because that's what I do. Putting your child to bed. So does that mean that you have got out of putting your child to bed because you're on this webinar? Hi, Victoria. Watching football. I thought it was just Monday night football. I didn't think it was like Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Husband doing it. Fantastic. Studying for an exam. Oh my God. I love this chat box. It's great. Just flip through all the comments. Lucy Noon, you're in Turkey. Amazing. Thank you so much for logging on. Putting the kids to bed. Sophie, I'm on the way back from the airport, been in Milan for work. Oh my God, that's amazing. Can't believe people are like logging on in the car, logging on in the living rooms, logging on holiday. Amazing. Okay, let's have a look. 69. So I tell you what, ladies, let's get started because I don't want to take up too much of your time and I don't want it to run over by very much, but it usually does. So what I want to say is, firstly, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope you get a lot out of this webinar. Secondly, I want you to let me know if I talk too fast or too slow, because I've watched webinars where people talk really slow and I just want to get going. But if I talk too fast, or if you want me to go through anything again, just shout up and let me know, because I'm more than happy to go over stuff. So let me just move my own face out of the way. So just to let you know, this is not going to be death by PowerPoint. It's going to be me chatting away, explaining the slides, giving you content, and hopefully giving you lots of information that you can implement really easily to help you feel more confident. So I'm going to be sharing 6 secrets, okay? So for those of you that don't know me, that is a laughing picture of me. But I am Joy Gregory. I am a style and confidence coach, personal stylist, personal shopper, wardrobe editor, and all-round empowerer and motivator of women. So I have spent the last 5 years basically helping women feel and look the way they really want to, regardless of their size or weight. So I'm mum to 2 little boys. You can see there in the middle, Austin and Guy. I am a clothing and self-development addict. I've seen a few people who are online who are actually my regular personal shopping clients, and I think they can confirm, I'd love them to do it in the chat box, I do not take life too seriously. I'm partial to the occasional swear word, and I'm a bit of a dafty. So doing stuff with me is always going to be fun, and we'll always have a laugh, and hopefully this webinar is going to be the same. So why do I do what I do? Basically because I've been through it all myself. I spent about 8 years with really, really low body confidence, to the point that I became addicted to personal plastic surgery. I had 6 surgeries in the course of about 4 years. Just quickly, Alexander, do we ask questions in the Q&A or in the chat box? Pop them in the chat box and then I can see them as they go along. If you want to put them in the Q&A, that's fine, and I can answer them at the end. So yeah, I became addicted to plastic surgery. I was like doing self-sabotage all the time. I really just compared myself to everybody. I would look at other people and wonder why I didn't look like that, feel like that. And I'm going to be talking to you today about how you can overcome that comparison-itis that we struggle with so much. So part of what I do is to encourage you to dress in a way that works for you, okay? And I'll be explaining how you figure out what works for you a little bit later on. I tackle people's unruly wardrobes. I help them figure out what to buy when they're shopping. You can see one of my amazing clients who's online tonight, Ruth. She literally has come on leaps and bounds whilst working with me. She said to me she was a lost cause, and now the pictures she sends me with her outfits are just incredible. So it really is possible, and wherever you are today, we can make it happen. So moving on. So the goal of today is to share some proven techniques I've used to help you understand and balance your body shape, and we will be discussing that in more detail. Empower you to start wearing colour, because that is just so important. You'll never see me wearing black, and as you can tell, I like to wear bright stuff. And provide you with an understanding of how you can increase your self-confidence, because it doesn't just happen because I told you to. There are certain things you can do to feel better, and leave you feeling motivated with the tools to move forward. So I want you to come off this webinar today going like, yes, I can do it. I'm going to change my mindset. I'm going to implement these tips and I'm going to move forward. So that is my aim. I want to help you to go from feeling fed up, feeling in a rut with no defined style or direction. You know, you're stuck in that comfort zone. You're a bit lost and confused. You go into the shops and thinking, oh my God, overwhelmed, there's too much. Do I go for this colour or that colour, this neckline or that neckline? I want you to go from someone who's moaning all the time about the way you look, because a lot of people do that and nobody wants to hear it, especially if you're not doing anything to move on from being at that stage. And feeling frumpy and self-conscious, because a lot of ladies that I work with are in the beginning at a point where they can't even make eye contact with people. They don't want to see someone they recognize in Aldi or Tesco, because they think, oh my God, I'm not wearing the right thing, I'm looking like a frump, I feel like I've got the wrong outfit on. So I want to take you away from that point. So in the chat box, put a hell yeah if that sounds like how you're feeling at the minute. Okay, so I want to take you from that point to a place where you have clarity, okay? And to do that, you need to pick up every single tip in this webinar that applies to you. A tip that applies to you won't apply to somebody else with a different body shape. So you need to have a pen and paper or a notebook or something like that that you can write the tips down. I want you to finally understand exactly why the things you've been wearing haven't worked. I want you to have confidence to go out and buy something knowing it's the right thing for you. And I want you to feel you've got a sense of style, because so many women say, I just haven't got style. But I call bullshit on that, because everybody has got a style that they will be drawn to, that will resonate with them. And we'll talk about that in a little while. So let's go on. I want you to have a wardrobe that you love without stress. I want you to open your wardrobe and actually love what's in there, not look at it and think, oh my God, I wasted my money on that. I've not worn that for ages. I hate wearing that. I haven't got anything to put on today. But whether you're at the start of your style journey or you just want to learn some new tips and tricks and implement some new strategies, this training is designed to give you confidence and happiness around what you wear. So who wants to go into 2020 feeling like a queen? Pop me a Beyonce in the chat box if you want to go into 2020 feeling like a queen. And that's me too. Because we're all queens. Yeah? Would you agree? Okay, let's move on. Okay, so this is for you if you want to stop comparing yourself to other women. You want to look great in your clothes regardless of your size and weight, because it's not about weight, it's not about the size on your tags, it truly is about wearing the right things for you. If you want to start enjoying shopping for clothes again, because a lot of women used to enjoy it before kids, they have the kids and then they just stop going because of the kids. They don't enjoy it because they've had to take the kids with them, or their body's changed and they really just don't know what works, or the things they buy haven't worked and they create a negative association with shopping. If you want to leave your comfort zone, I mean, you know, some people are comfortable in that zone and it feels okay, but it doesn't feel great. So I want to take you away from that. And this is also for you if you have logged onto this webinar today because you are committed to changing the way you feel. This is for you. So it's not for you if you expect that all of a sudden you're going to start loving your body, loving your clothing, thinking that things are going to look right. It won't. It's not for you if you're not prepared to put in the effort. It's not for you if you're committed to the comfort zone. If you are moaning about being there and you don't want to leave it, this is not for you. So this is only for women that really want to step out of their comfort zone, into their power, feel great, and start to develop and evolve into the person they truly want to be. And it's not for you if you want to just stay stuck. So who's got a pen and paper? Please tell me you've got your pen and paper. Let's get cracking with the juicy stuff. So we've got 87 people online. That is just incredible. So glad that everyone's taken the time to join us. Okay, let's do this. Rachel Sanders Arrowsmith, so glad you're with us. Pen and paper at the ready. Got a full book ready to fill. Amazing. Are you enjoying it too so far? Am I talking too fast? Are my hands a little bit crazy? Because I do get like that. Let me know. So, do you like these little animations? I've done this myself, you know. So, ask yourself, why are you here? I want you to write in your notebook your goal. Why have you logged on to a Style and Confidence Masterclass? Why have you signed up to this webinar? And what exactly do you want to gain from this? So you need to be writing down, do you want to know what clothing works for you? Know what colors work for you? Know how to identify styles that work for you, okay? Do you want to know how to put clothing together? Do you want to know what footwear works for you? write down some things, and at the end we can reflect on that and see if you've actually learned it. Oh, Vivian taking notes on my phone. How modern. Right, so to kick off, I want you to tell me, no pressure, about why are you here and what's your biggest struggle with your style and confidence right now. So pop that in the chat box. Okay, so it could be things like you prioritize your children over yourself and you don't have time. You've looked at styles and you're just not sure if they suit you and you don't want to waste your money. It could be that you're scared of people judging you, and you know that's why you feel like you really need to figure out once and for all what works for you. Lynn, you keep buying the wrong clothes. Jen, Barry, shapes change after a baby and really bad at casual clothes. What I'll say is, I pretty much only do casual clothes, or what I do is I make dressy up clothes look casual because I don't really go out and I like to make an effort. So for example, I've got these earrings in and this top and I've got jeans and trainers on because that's the look that I have developed. Need to know what colours suit you. Feel like you've got a wardrobe full of clothes but no idea how to put them together. Having kids, no time. Yeah, end up paying loads for clothes because you think that's going to magically make it work. What I'll say is I don't spend a lot on clothing at all. This was £4 in the Asda sale. And you know what? I've probably worn it 6 times. So the cost per wear is going down. Would like to improve your style, especially smart casual. Styles and shoes are a big problem. Okay. How to put lots of different outfits together for one key item. Okay. Yeah, get that. And again, you know, we'll move on to that, but we shouldn't be buying anything if you can't think of 2 or 3 ways to wear that item, because you're just not going to get your cost per wear down. You're not going to get your money's worth out of it. Okay, so let's move on. So just to let you know, you might be sitting there thinking, like, how does she know all this? Like, who is she? I developed in less than a year all the style strategies that I'm going to share with you tonight. Okay, so I was probably where you are, in a rut. I had my youngest child. I was stuck in the sort of like baggy jumper and skinny jeans rut. And I just thought, God, this is not who I am. There's someone inside of me that I am that I need to actually become, because I'm looking at other people and feeling jealous. And I'll admit that. I think, you know what? They seem to be owning it. They seem to be looking great. And I am just wearing the same old thing. I might have switched up the colour a little bit, but I was bored to death with what I was wearing. So I started learning and I invested time and money in training and courses and scouring the internet for all the ways in which to dress my body. So I figured out all of the things that I'm going to share with you soon and implemented them and do that to this day. And as a result of that, I feel bloody good. And I'm not going to deny that, because I think if I didn't feel good, I wouldn't be able to sit here and train you guys to feel the same way, because it is possible, regardless of your shape, regardless of your size. I'm just going to have a quick look through the chat box. Nothing in the shops floats my boat. Now, I agree. This season is rubbish. Everything seems to be burgundy or teal, which is great if you are an autumn colour palette. But for those of you with lighter hair and paler, cooler skin, it hasn't been great this season, I'll admit. And I have struggled a little bit with my personal shopping clients because there's been no excitement there. We've really had to focus on wardrobe staples. Vivian, styles are too young in the shops. Okay. Nah, don't buy that. I think you can adapt everything that's in the shops on the high street to work for your age, and we'll talk about that later. So, yeah, Rachel, mustard. I look terrible in mustard too. So, why 6 secrets? So, these are the 6 key elements that give you the foundations of style and confidence. There are many, many, many more, all of which I'll tell you how to access later. But you need to know the basics. You have to go back to basics, because otherwise it is literally like learning to ride a bike and doing the stunts on day 1 before you've actually learned to ride the bike. You have to know exactly the following. So, my magic formula. So this is what you need to know. And these 4 things will be different for every single person. in this webinar right now, okay? So you need to know what your body shape is. There'll be some people on this webinar that already know it. That's great. So on your pad, you need to write down your body shape. If you don't know it, we'll move on to that in a while. You need to know your colour palette. We'll talk about that later. Your style personality. And you need to adopt the right mindset. So all of these create a balanced, visually person, confident and happy version of you, okay? And we'll talk about what I mean by balanced in a while. The number one tool that you need is knowledge. So you need to know all these 4 things and put them together, and that will create your style, your overall style. You can't just know your body shape without then knowing your colour palette, because you'll be wearing the right shapes but not the right colours. And again, you could do those 2 things without your style personality and it would not feel right for you. You'd just feel like either too formal, too casual, too trendy. It wouldn't sit right with you. Not sure if you know, but the screen seems to be in preview mode. So you can see, okay, okay, what your next slide is coming up, and all your notes from the slide. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can fix this. I wonder how we do it. Let me have a look. I mean, you can see my notes. I'm not even reading my notes. Let me see how I can change it. Right, screen sharing has shut. Right, guys, tell me in the chat box what you can see on the screen now then. Tell me. Just you now. Oh, okay, no graphics. Okay, hang on. Okay. Right. Let's see then. What can you see now? Slides. Okay. Just me. I mean, that's better. I can't see any notes, but thankfully they were just there as a bit of a crutch and I probably don't even need them. Right, let's go. Let me move my face out the way. Right, so. Okay, doke. Right, you've shared your screen, so your slides and a little video. Lovely. Oh, Victoria, it's fine. Listen, this whole technology thing is completely new to me to do. I've only done this a couple of times, so I feel like I'm bossing it. Okay, doke. Right, let me just make sure I haven't missed anything. Right, lovely. Okay, so we'll start with body shape. Who knows their body shape? Pop it in the chat box if you know your body shape and put no if you don't. Nikki, hourglass. Oh, okay, no. Okay. Right, so we've got some no's and some people that don't know this. Right, okay. So how do we know what our body shape is? Basically, I have a mathematical formula that I use where we take our measurements of the bust, hips, and waist. We put them together, we do a calculation, and it will tell me what your body shape is, okay? So we have 5 body shapes. We've got pear, apple, inverted triangle, hourglass, and rectangle, okay? There are different versions of each of these. So you might be a pear that's a size 8, you might be a pear that's a size 16, you might be a pear that's got a bigger bust and a wider hip, but you might be a pear that's got a really, really, really small chest. So there are different versions of each body shape, and that's why, again, it's really important to work with me on this so that we can make sure you're wearing the right things. So quite self-explanatory. Pears have got the widest proportion being their hips and thighs. Apples' biggest proportion is their waist. Inverted triangles' biggest proportion is their bust. Hourglasses are perfectly balanced and rectangles are quite balanced, but the difference between the waist and the bust and the waist and the hips is much smaller, okay? So who sat here tonight actually knows what their biggest proportion is? So just to give you info on me, my biggest proportion is my hips and thighs. So there's always a rationale behind what I wear to make my thighs and my hips look smaller. And I'll explain that in a second. Okay, so if you haven't got a tape measure, you really should have one, because then once we nail what your body shape is, you will be able to start picking up the tips. Okay. Oh, Bev Green, hello. You've lost loads of weight. I'm just so happy that you've reached this goal. I've been like, Bev was one of my first likes on my Facebook page 5 years ago. Incredible. Okay, though. So I'm going to give you a few tips here just to give you an idea. Okay. So as a pear shape, I'm going to use my little board actually. I wasn't going to use it till later. I'm going to use the board. I hope you can see it. Let me try and get it close. Okay, so can you see the board okay? Sorry, I can't see you. Who can see me and who can't see me? Yes, can see you, can see you. Oh, sorry, Kate, I think it might just be you that can't see me. Yeah, the box should be small. That's fine, because I want you to be able to see the slides. Right, brilliant. So, can you see this triangle? Okay, what we need to be doing is seeing our body shapes as geometric. Okay, so a pear would be this: small boobs, bigger hips and thighs. Okay, does that make sense? Pop a yes in the chat box. So if you are a pear and your body is basically like a triangle, if you were an inverted triangle, you would have a bigger bust and smaller hips and thighs. Okay, as you can see, this one is what hourglass looks like, because they're already balanced. Okay, bust there, hips and thighs there, smaller waist. Now there has to be 10 inches between that and that and that and that to be an hourglass. So the ladies that have said they're an hourglass, go and get your tape measure, because there has to be 10 inches, otherwise you are probably a rectangle. Okay, so if you are a pear shape, doing certain things will balance out your hips and thighs. So for example, wearing a Bardot top that goes across your shoulders, wearing puff shoulder sleeves like these will create extra width across there and then balance out the hips and thighs there. Does that make sense? If you wore a slogan t-shirt with the writing across, that would also balance out your hips and thighs. So there are lots of simple tricks that you can do. And the same goes for somebody whose bust is their biggest proportion. They could wear things like A-line skirts or boot-cut jeans. Okay, so there are lots of things you can do, and you have to try and think that the aim is to create this hourglass shape. So if your body shape is like that, you need to be adding volume here. Okay, you need to be doing things that will draw attention and increase the width of your top half of your body. Okay, so by understanding your body shape, you can then identify what you need to do to balance out the biggest proportion. Okay, so for those of you that this terminology is new for, proportion basically means the part of your body, so whether it be your bust, your waist, or your hip. Stephanie, oh, thank you for helping people out. That is lovely. Okay, so the other thing that is good to know is whether you are long-bodied or short-bodied. Who has never even thought about whether they're long or short-bodied? Put a no in the chat box if you've not ever considered it. Right, so to let you know, I am so short-bodied. I have got the shortest body ever. My hip bones are very, very high, and my boobs sit quite low on my ribs. So my waist is about that big. So I have to implement lots of techniques to make my body look longer. Likewise, if you, like you just said, so Alison, if your body is long and your legs are short, you need to be implementing tips and tricks to make your legs look longer. And there are so many simple things you can do. So, for example, if you've got a short body, wear tops that are longer, wear jackets that are longer over your trousers, so it creates the illusion that your body is longer. You could still wear a top tucked in, but then when you put a jacket on, make sure it's a long line one, so it creates that length. If your body's really, really long and your legs are really short, you want to be tucking stuff in. You want to be wearing cropped jackets and you want to be wearing cropped trousers so that your legs look longer. The more of your ankle you show, the longer your legs look. And this is so surprising for so many of my petite clients. They've always thought if I wear short trousers, it'll make my legs look shorter, but wearing cropped trousers is a real top tip. Yes, I know it's cold weather at the minute, but it will work. Even if you wore sort of like pop socks underneath and some low vamp shoes, it can really elongate the legs. All-in-ones are a nightmare. I know, yeah. So I'm short-bodied, so I end up with like a really saggy crotch, which is not attractive, is it? Okay. Let's move on. Right. So yeah, we've just spoke about this. So focus on balancing your body shape. So once you've identified your body shape, you need to think about balancing it, and you need to keep at the forefront of your mind when you're buying stuff. So if you have got a really big bust, when you go into a shop, the last thing you want to be doing is buying a t-shirt with writing that's going to widen that proportion, so like a slogan or horizontal stripes or a Bardot top, okay? Because Bardot tops and slogan writing creates that width, which again will make your chest appear wider. What you need to be thinking of is how to make it look slimmer on the top and wider on the bottom. What about rectangle? Louisa, I'll respond to that in a second. How can I work out if I'm long or short bodied? Now that will be in my Styling Yourself Confident course, okay? There is a really simple way of identifying it. It's not hard, but it will be individual to every single person. So what about apple shapes? And again, this will all be explained in my online course, but just to give you a few tips, apple shapes, you want to be wearing things like shift dresses, swing dresses that skim off your stomach. So anybody that carries weight in the middle, you want to be wearing things that skim off and flare out at the waist. Nothing that's too tight. Anyone who's an apple, please throw away things like ribbed tops, very high neck tops. You want to be wearing more V-necks. You want to be wearing sort of blazers and jackets that are sort of nipped at the waist and out, and then a looser fluid top underneath. Louisa, so what about rectangle? Okay, so rectangles, it's all about creating a waist. So I'm a rectangle, even though my hips are my biggest proportion, which I always bear in mind, I have got no waist. So my measurements are within 2 to 3 inches different. So what I try and do is create a waist by wearing things that nip in. I always tend to tuck and blouse my items. That again is all explained in my online course, which we'll get to in a while. But tucking and blousing is really important. I mean, you can probably see tonight we've got the tuck and blouse going on, so we've got a bit of a waist going in, and then it hits my jeans. So nothing too overly baggy, because you will just get lost. Regardless of what your size is, you need to be creating a waist. Now, wearing a belt across your waist doesn't work for everyone. I personally hate to have something tight on my waist, so I always tuck and blouse. And just to refer to our Lizzie, my mum, she is a size 16 to 18, and she doesn't find tuck and blousing work for her. But what she does do is tucks around 2 inches into a waistband and then lets the item just billow over. Everybody is different, and during my online course, I will be available to answer any questions about things that you've tried that are not necessarily working, that you want advice for. Katie Hatfield, I'm a rectangle and I have a really big bust and carry a lot of weight on my tummy since I was a kid, so I feel like a lot of the rules don't work for me. Okay, so again, what we need to work on for you is, number one, wearing things that skim off your stomach, wearing things that create width on your bottom half of your body so that your stomach looks smaller. We need to definitely start on your style personality, because I think wearing maybe bolder jackets, coloured jackets, printed jackets, creating that column of colour, which I'll move on to in a while, will slim your middle and create interest on the outside of your body. And remember, none of these tips are going to make you slimmer, but they will make you look slimmer. And again, so many of you, it's what you're seeing in the mirror that you hate. It's what you look at and think is disgusting, obese, worthless. You know, I've heard so many women put themselves down. I am here to help you look more balanced, okay? I've done that one. I think I'm an inverted triangle, long legs, small bum. Okay, and Kendall, do you have a bigger bust? So you've got long legs and a small bum. See, a lot of inverted triangles do have a flat bum, but then sometimes they are apples. So we have to know our measurements. Alexandra McDermott, long body pairs. What jumpers tops are better? Not keen on the long ones. Okay. What about, and I will say that Principles have got some amazing jumpers in at the minute, which are shorter at the front, longer at the back. And they're sort of like curved hems, which really works well for pairs. But again, you know, jumpers with puff sleeves, there are thousands of them at the minute because puff sleeves are really on trend at the minute. Kendall, not that big a bust. And Kendall, if you don't mind me asking, I mean, it might be worth doing your measurements, but what about your waist? Because it depends what your bust to waist ratio is that would determine whether you are an inverted triangle or an apple. Okay, Jennifer Berry, I think I spent my life dressing for my huge bum. Jeans are a nightmare, so definitely a pair. Okay, but you know what? Definitely a pair. Good, let's dress for being a pair. Let's accept it and move on and find that person that you're going to love to look at. Ruth Cashmore Jones, do I wear a puff sleeve? I don't think you bought any puff sleeves this season. We've been on a shopping trip, just so you know. I'm not like psychic. Running to get the tape measure. Brilliant. Okay. Right, I think I'm up to date on any questions. If I've missed any, copy and paste it, put it back in, I'm sorry. Okay, oh, we've got 2 more. Yeah, Ruth, definitely go for the puff shoulder, or maybe get a blazer that's a little bit puff shoulder. You know, like these sort of like fancy military ones. Get one of those, maybe in like a blush pink, and then wear a navy t-shirt. I think that'd look good for you. I'm saying that because I know, Ruth, we are regular shoppers together. Okay, right. Anybody who's taken the measurements, put them in their notebook because you are going to need them. Okay, right. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So, just to recap, see your body as geometric shapes, and then see clothing as geometric shapes, and see how they work with each other. Okay? Right. Another question. What do I wear with what? Loads and loads of people just think that it's a crime to put certain things together, or, oh my God, can I wear this print with that print? Or can I wear denim with denim? What colors go together? What shoes do I wear? How do I even decide what print will work for me? What size of print? You know, there are so many things to consider. And again, that's why you need this notebook like your Bible, because you need to be able to refer to it. So once you've done all the learning, you'll go, right, okay, this size of print works for me. This style of jean works for me. This neckline works for me. This length of jacket works for me. And that is your gospel that you refer to when you go shopping. Karen, just catching up on the comments. I'm an hourglass, short body. Yeah, so anybody with a larger bust, slogan t-shirts are not good for you. That is right. However, slogan t-shirts are not just about horizontal slogans. You can get slogan t-shirts with block printing down the middle. So it might be like a dark rectangle down there with a little bit of writing on. It might be a logo there. It might be a slogan down across the bottom of the top. And then again, it's not creating width there. It's actually drawing attention down a little bit. So there are always ways around it. Okay, the image of that lady is wearing my go-to outfit. Ah, but that's again, you know, your go-to outfit is perfect for you as opposed to what someone else is. You know, someone who looks in the mirror at their ideal outfit might be my worst nightmare, and vice versa. Some of you guys might be sat there like, oh my God, what is she wearing tonight? But I will sit here saying, I feel great tonight because these clothes feel like me. So just to cover the bottom of this slide, these are a few of my trademark methods. So put a yes in the chat box if you've heard me talk about any of these before or if you use them. So we've got vodka and cranberry. That is something which is covered in my online course in great detail. It will tell you how to wear vodka and cranberry for your body shape. But just a little bit of a teaser, anything with print and pattern that's bold and eye-catching is vodka. Anything like these jeans is cranberry, because cranberry is really plain and neutral, and vodka is exciting and gets you drunk. So depending on your body shape will determine whether you wear your vodka on the top or your vodka on the bottom. Okay, does that make sense? So when you go into the shop, if you've worked with me before, Alexandra, Ruth, you will know that's a vodka top, that's a vodka skirt, they're vodka shoes, that's a vodka jacket. I mean, these earrings are quite vodka because they're quite bold. But again, because my hips and thighs are my biggest proportion, I always go pretty neutral on the bottom. And if I go a little bit vodka on the bottom, I then will use the shape of the top to balance it out. Column of colour, that is a famous one with me. Anybody with a larger bust, broader shoulders, a larger stomach, big hips, there is a way to wear the column of colour to slim your biggest proportion. And it's literally genius. And I've done it with so many women and seen that sort of eureka moment where they look and go, oh my God, like I can't believe how much slimmer I look just from wearing, whether it be a navy waterfall jacket or a dark t-shirt with a white jacket. There are two ways to do it. And again, you will find out for your body shape a little bit later. And light and dark placement. So by that, we're talking about whether to wear light colours on your bottom or light colours on top and vice versa. So is it just the style of the clothes? No. Okay, so everyone can wear every colour. Did you know that? Pop me a yes or no in the chat box. So we can all wear every colour. It just depends on the skin tone, your eye colour and your hair colour, which will determine the shade of that colour, okay? So for example, I can't wear mulberry or burgundy, and I can't wear blood red or tomato red, but I can wear corally orangey red, okay? Does that make sense? They are all the same colour, but just different hues, as we call it. They've just got a different amount of white or black added to them, okay? So who wears black? Put a black in the chat box if you wear black, and put a hell no if you don't like wearing black. So black does nothing for you, okay? Black accentuates your dark circles. I am not joking. If I wear black, my dark circles are terrible. And I've got really, really, really bad hereditary dark circles. Makes your hair look dull. And it really does bring out the fine lines in your skin that we all get. And it will make the shadows appear worse. So it'll make you look like you've got a droopy chin or a less defined jawline. And so many women I see on Instagram are like, you know, black's so chic. I love black. I only wear black. And I look and I just, oh God, you'd look so much more vibrant and lit up if you didn't wear black. As a top tip for tonight, what I will say is, if you like to wear dark clothing and you're a little bit of a black aficionado, wear navy, because navy suits everyone and it is so much less harsh, that makes sense, than black. What about black print? I mean, are we talking like leopard print? Are we talking polka dot? Are we talking black floral? Because again, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's when you wear it on your top. Wear black trousers, go for it, because as long as it's not under your face, it won't have an impact. So I've got like black charcoal jeans on, that's fine. But it's when you wear it here under your face, it reflects blackness. Whereas when you wear colour, and when you're wearing the right shades of colours, it will reflect well and you won't get all of these shadows and dark lines on your face. Okay, does that make sense? Hope so. Okay, right. So I'll just show you a little visual here, just to show you the difference. But this is one of my style Bibles, which you will have a chance of receiving a little bit later. But can you see that? So there's the spring colour palette and there's the summer colour palette. Now I'll take it right up, but you can see they almost look like the same colours, but they are different shades. And I will just show you the other colour palette, just so you can see. So you've got autumn on one side and winter on the other. You know, both of them have got greens, but the greens are completely different greens. Both of them have got blue, but the blues are completely different. So never ever think to yourself, I can't wear yellow. Well, you know, you might not be able to wear canary yellow, but you might be able to wear mustard, and they are both yellow. Okay, yes, let's ban the black. Love that. Black dress. I mean, you know, everybody loves a little black dress, but you know what? I don't. When I put black on, because I'm so conditioned to wear colour, I just know how good it feels to wear the right colours. Pop me a busted in the chat box if you think you've ever seen me wear black. Putting it out there. Okay, cool. Right, let's move on. What time are we on? Woo! Okay, so you know your clothing shapes, you know your colour, because these are the things that you are going to nail. How do I create a signature style? So, number one, you have to identify your style personality. Somebody just put colour tops aren't great when you're sweaty. I mean, they're not, but I guess it depends on what the fabric is, what the print is. You know, this is a colour top. If I was sweaty, in fact, I probably am, you wouldn't see it. You know, it's all about just getting it right for you. Oh, what's this? Can having a tan affect the shades you can rock? No, because if you've got a really good tan, the chances are that you are a spring or an autumn and you've got a warm skin tone. So not really. I mean, I'd say no. If I've got a really good tan, I would always still wear the same colour palette. And the chances are, if you're a winter or a summer, you're never going to come back from a holiday looking like a bronze goddess, because you haven't got that type of skin. I've turned into a pro since meeting you. You mean a pro, don't you? Okay, so style personality, what is it? Okay, let me tell you how to figure out your style personality. So loads of women go, I haven't got a style. No, I'm not stylish. I haven't got a style. I don't know. Your style personality is the type of things that you will be drawn to. They will be the type of celebrities you look at and think, ooh, I like that. They will be the type of friends that you look at and think, oh, I really like that dress, right? Now, sometimes I'm going to be totally honest. The type of things we love are not always the type of things that flatter our body shape. And I experience this because some of the things I really love, even some of the colours I love, don't work for me. And that's why creating this notebook full of things that work for you is going to be so important, because as you start to develop your style personality, you might go, oh, I really like what Tess Daly wore, or Emma Willis wore, or Caroline Flack wore. But then you might think, oh yeah, but that style of t-shirt is not for me. So during my course, Styling Yourself Confident, you will be working on developing a style personality, which is the right combination of the things you love and the things that work for you, because that is how you nail it. You know, it didn't happen to me overnight. I built it up over time. So I tried things, it didn't work, banished it, not for me. So again, if you put something on out of your wardrobe and it doesn't look right for you, sideline it, get rid of it, because you're going to feel like that every single time you put it on. So what sort of things will determine our style personality? So it will be things like the detailing, okay? So are you somebody that likes zips and studs, and are you someone that likes frills and florals? Are you somebody that likes preppy collars and smart jackets? Are you somebody that likes a more outdoorsy look? Do you like tweed? Do you like you know, polka dot, floral? All these different elements will determine your style personality. So for example, I do not like the sort of formal classic look, and therefore that's not my style personality. I don't like to wear brogues or loafers, because that's not my style personality. That's much more of a classic, natural style personality. I love crazy big voluminous clothing. I love really 90s retro stuff. I love eye-catching things. I love big statement stuff. I like to be noticed, and I always wanted to be noticed, but I never dared to get out there because what I was wearing at the time made me feel like shit. So once I developed to the point that I am today, I know that it feels like me, okay? So I will pop the simple questionnaire in the chat box a little bit later on at the end of this presentation, and you'll be able to identify your style personality. I'd have nothing left in my wardrobe, but do you know what? So be it. If everything in your wardrobe you hate, get rid. Because what happens is you go in your wardrobe, and when you get something out and it doesn't fit, or it's got the tags on, or it makes you feel crap, or your husband says you look rubbish in it, or, you know, it feels like the you before you had kids, or it reminds you of when you were a size 8, that is self-harm. Who agrees? Pop self-harm in the chat box if you agree. Because you know what? You have to get to a point where everything in your wardrobe you want to wear, even if it's 10 items. Because, you know, when I do wardrobe edits and I work with women and we get stuff out and it's got a tag on and they go, oh God, yeah, I bought that for so-and-so's party, but do you know what? I never wore it. I reverted back to that thing that just fit me. Every time they look at the item with the tag on, they're going to go, oh yeah, I'm not good enough. I didn't lose weight to get in that. I bought it in the sale and it was a size too small, but it was a bargain. So I bought it and I'm never going to wear it. So that is where you need to think. Everything in your wardrobe needs to be the right shape, the right colour. It needs to fit in with your style personality. It really is, you know, like what I'm sharing with you tonight, it is key. It's so bloody key that you combine all these elements, body shape, colour, style personality, and the right mindset to create basically the wardrobe of your dreams. The wardrobe that you open and go, ah! Oh my God, I can't wait to wear that. Like, honestly, you need to be buying things that you are wearing within a week of purchasing them, not putting away in the hope that you might feel confident enough to wear them one day. Ooh, I got a little bit carried away there. Right, so these are the style personalities. Can I just double check? My picture is not in the middle of the screen, is it? It's in the middle of my screen, but I'm just checking. Can you guys move me around? Just making sure that I'm not blocking anything off. Oh, Helen Ball, self-harm life is too short. It is totally too short. Oh, yes. Oh, Gemma Neal. I didn't know you were there. Well, oh, It's your birthday today. I know it is because we've been friends since we were about 5. Okay, so still got 82 people on. How exciting. Right, so we've got dramatic sexy, creative retro. We have got romantic feminine. We've got natural classic, and we have got trend edgy. So put in the chat box which of those images you feel you resonate with. Yes, you can be a crossover of the two because I'm trend edgy, right? However, I sometimes like to wear a little bit creative retro. And then sometimes, you know, like if I was going on a date and I felt like being a little bit more feminine, because let's face it, my style day to day is not feminine, it's chunky, it's crazy, it's a little bit boyish. I probably would slip into the romantic style, but there will be a style which you will go with. For example, a lot of women that fall into natural classic probably would never wear trend edgy or creative retro because they're probably the safer dresses. And let me just put it out there, safe dresses can still look bloody amazing and can still look cool and chic and stylish. It's just that you probably don't want to wear the crazy prints and the Bojangle earrings and the leather. And you know, Laura Whitaker, definitely you are dramatic sexy. I know Laura, she's one of my good friends, and yeah, she is absolutely dramatic sexy, although sometimes a little bit creative retro because she likes to wear the dungaree dresses. Just pointing that one out. So I press from natural to edgy, natural classic. Wish I could rock the dramatic sexy. And Nikki Lynn, why can't you? Tell me in the chat box. Trend edgy, maybe I'm none of these. No, I think you are trend edgy, but I also think you're a little bit dramatic sexy, Gemma, because you do like to wear a nice sexy dress when you go out. Right, tell me why people can't do dramatic sexy, because dramatic sexy is not just about wearing the figure hugging dress, the bodycon, the Kim Kardashian. It could be about wearing leather. It could be about wearing some sexy heels. It could be about wearing a bag with studs on. You know, it's not just about what your body shape looks like. It could be that you might wear a pencil skirt and maybe a really nice sort of fitted shirt that looks quite sexy, and you maybe got a little bit of the cleavage going on. Right, listen, feel like you can't do bodycon, don't do bodycons, don't do skin tight. You know, this season leather is all over. Why not get something like a leather pleated skirt? Why not get something like a leather blazer, because they're in the shops at the minute. It's about adapting. You know, we have to accept that there are things that will not suit your body shape. And disclaimer, if anything you see, hear or read from me, you go, do you know what? No, I love wearing that, and that conflicts with that advice. Always bloody wear it, because I'm here to help you wear things to balance your body shape and to feel good. If you wear things that you feel look good, wear them. Alexandra, I think our hidden dramatic sexy, scared to look too slaggy. Right, hidden dramatic sexy. You do not need to have your knockers out to be a dramatic sexy. You, my girl, and I've done a wardrobe edit and personal shop for this lady, you could wear the most gorgeous leather pencil skirt and heels and then wear a slogan t-shirt. And that's a little bit trend edgy and a little bit dramatic sexy. There we go, boom, outfit plan. Go and buy it. Okay. Bought an amazing fit leather jacket for a £5 in a charity shop. You know I'm all about the charity shop. My mum is the charity shop queen. Don't go out enough to do dramatic sexy. Okay, Jill. Why can't you use accessories to be dramatic sexy? Why can't you wear maybe a shirt dress that looks really nice with a bike jacket over it? You know, we have to adapt. We have to adapt. Love the pencil skirt and t-shirt. Yeah, but you know what? Just to let you guys know, and I know Gemma won't mind this, Gemma is a pair, but she's probably a size 8 to 10 pair. So again, you know, go for the pencil skirt. You know, pairs can still show off their figure and wear figure hugging items if you feel confident. You know, too much jeans and a Vans hoodie girl to be sexy. But Nikki Lynn's, does that mean you're a creative retro if you like your Vans and your hoodies? Just asking. Live in Vans. Do you know what? Look at Fern Cotton, she's just stunning. But that's because that is her true style. And when you wear something that you put on and go, oh my God, this is so a piece of me, that's when it feels right. That's what you should be wearing. Can we just do a check-in? Am I talking slow enough? Are you enjoying this? And are you having fun? Pop it in the chat box while I have a little sip of my drink. Oh, Kathy Gill, didn't know you were on. Oh, she's definitely dramatic sexy all the way, my girl. Right, let's move on. So this is massive to me, okay? This is discovering the power of your thoughts, okay? Who believes in affirmations, law of attraction, and how you talk to yourself influencing how you feel? Pop a yes in the chat box. Okay, cool. So this is something I'm so passionate about, okay? So take the time to think about how you talk to yourself. And by that, I don't mean out loud, I mean your thoughts, okay? Because your beliefs are the thoughts you think over and over again. So it's what you are telling yourself, okay? And truth bomb, you are in control of that, okay? You are in control of what you think. And you might not believe it, but your beliefs about yourself have a huge impact on the way you speak to yourself, okay? Your thoughts and beliefs about yourself will have a massive impact on what you think you can wear, what you deserve to wear, and what you dare to wear. If you think you're not good enough, oh, I feel embarrassed, oh, I feel scared, oh, I feel self-conscious, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, my ex-boyfriend used to call me fat, oh, my mum used to say it was embarrassing when I wore those bold things, you're not going to wear stuff. If you talk down to yourself over and over, it will have such a negative impact on how you feel. You know what? I have done affirmations so much now that when someone says to me, what the bloody hell are you wearing? You look like the honey monster, or where's Wally? Or like, I get it a lot. I get people take the piss out of me a lot, and they just say it to my face because they think I can take it. But because I've practiced affirmations so much, it is water off a duck's back. And that is not where you probably are now, but where you are now is where I was 5 years ago. And I honestly looked in the mirror and told myself over and over, you are beautiful, you are worth it, you are enough. Genuinely. If any of you are planning to sign up to Style and Yourself Confident, there is an affirmation list that you will practice throughout the 6-week program, and you will be able to report back into the group how it is changing your life. I believe in faking it till you make it, right? Honestly, I created my business and created who I am today by literally faking it day in, day out, day in, day out until I became this person. I used to look in the mirror and, you know, I won't bore you too much, but my journey was growing up, comparing myself, never feeling enough, feeling like I was too fat, too ugly, big nose, you know, just not nice and not attractive. And that impacted my choices of what I was wearing and how I felt about myself. And I don't want anyone to share their story, but put a yes in the chat box if your upbringing or childhood or experiences which have been negative have affected your self-worth and then have got a knock-on effect on the clothing choices that you choose to wear in your current life. If someone's told you look shit, that you look fat, that you're embarrassing, that they don't want to go out with you, what are you wearing, bloody hell, you know, that doesn't suit you. And you know what? Some people are living with that. Some people have partners or husbands that still put them down and make them feel like shit. You know what? If my partner or boyfriend ever said to me, what the hell are you wearing? I'd say, I'm owning it. I'm wearing what I want. Because I have come to a point where I believe in myself that much that nobody can bring me down. But that takes work. It takes work and it takes consistency. And I shit you not, I wrote in a notebook every single day for about 12 months solid, affirmations over and over. I had it next to my bed, under my bed, because I was so committed. And I used to write, I am enough, I love myself, I am beautiful. And that's not because I'm an arrogant so-and-so, because anybody who knows me, who's here tonight, will know I'm not arrogant. But I wanted to believe that I was enough and that I was beautiful and that I was worth it and that I could wear what I wanted without fear of judgment. Got a little bit on a little mission there. Thanks, Kathy Gill. Beautiful inside and out. Yes, damaged by my ex's comments. I mean, do you know what? If there was one thing I could do, it would be to eradicate and eliminate any negativity in relationships. You know, men who put women down just deserve to be destroyed, because they don't realize the impact a little comment could have on a woman, whether it's talking to her when she's naked, when she's clothed. You know, women can be so vulnerable and they don't realize how long term the effects can last. Okay, so we're going to talk about a bit of an age thing here. So I refer to it as the style jail. You create your own boundaries and restrictions. Fact. Nobody can tell you what you can or can't wear, okay? So my advice, as we've talked about, it aims to create balance throughout your silhouette. It certainly doesn't tell you that, you know, because you're 40, you can't wear a biker jacket. I mean, honestly, like my friends are 40, I'm nearly 40. You can wear anything you bloody want. There's nothing that's off limits because you're a mother, a grandmother, a director of a company, a girl boss, a stay-at-home mum. You can wear anything you like. If it's on trend and you don't like it, don't wear it. If it's on trend and you love it, crack on. You know, buy it, wear it. Laura, don't remind me. What am I reminding you about? You know, the key is it working for your body shape, it being in the right colour, and it resonating with your style, personality, and feeling authentic to you. Okay. Oh, sorry, don't remind me. You're 40. Put in the chat box what you would love to wear that you think you can't wear. I've been 50. Dawn Warner, you look incredible. Dawn Warner used to be one of my old neighbours 10 years ago, and I can remember always, and to this day, thinking, you are so attractive, Dawn. And the thought that anyone's put you down is just totally wrong. Sleeveless tops. Let me just stop you there. I don't wear sleeveless tops. I never ever wear sleeveless tops. Does it stop me from feeling great and feeling stylish? No. I've got a massive scar on my arm. Some of you will know the story about when I had the birthmark removed and it went wrong and there was a big chunk missing out my arm. It's still there. But I don't wear them, but I make the most of everything I can wear. Wide leg trousers, love them. No idea what shoes I should wear them with them in winter. Okay, wide leg trousers in the winter. They do look better when they are that little bit longer, resting on the shoe, but we can talk about that if you sign up to the course. Crop ankle braided trousers. Glenys, why don't you think you can wear them? Wide leg trousers look really, really good. As I said, a little bit longer with things like a chunky brogue, you know, like a trini brogue. Love them. Okay, 7/8 jeans or trousers, in case people think that I'm not tall, I couldn't get them right. I mean, that's interesting. You see, crop trousers do make your legs appear longer. So if you are quite tall, Jude Ra, I probably wouldn't go for them. But if you like them, what you could do, springs to mind, you could wear 7/8 jeans and you could wear some sort of like sock boots underneath so that you haven't got your ankles showing, but you have got the crop. And you could wear those little fitted boot cut crops like the ones that I've got from Zara. Simple. There's always a way around it. Always. Always, always. Okay. So we're going to move on to some bonus tips because we've been going an hour now. I don't know if I'm running over. Okay. Pleated skirts. Don't know if this suits me. Okay, we'll cover that soon. Right. Massive tip. Make sure your wardrobe reflects your lifestyle. Okay. Your wardrobe should really be split into categories. Okay. And for example, if you work part-time and you're a stay-at-home mum part-time, your wardrobe should be 50-50. If you work 2 days a week and the rest of the week you're off, you need an 80-20 split, okay? There's no good having a wardrobe that's 80% going out clothing if you never go out. Like my going out clothing is that big because I just don't go out. So my wardrobe is 50% jeans, and then, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I've got 3 wardrobes, but it is all day wear because that's what I wear. You know, don't clog your wardrobe up with holiday dresses and cruise clothing and interview clothing if you never wear it. You know, you need to be backpacking that and getting that under the bed or on top of the wardrobe or in the loft. So make sure your wardrobe reflects the proportions of time that you're spending in them. And again, carrying out some simple wardrobe edit questions for each item will identify whether it deserves to stay there or be thrown away. Again, there is a whole module on wardrobe edit, doing your own DIY wardrobe edit on my course, which we'll move on to. But a simple question, a few simple questions would be, when was the last time I wore it? How did it make me feel? Does it suit my body shape? Is it within my colour palette? You know, if it's no, 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 get rid of it. Sell it on eBay, make money from it. I'm all about sustainability. Sell it to someone that will love it. You know, give it a new home, give it your sister. Just don't let it be in there taking up valuable space, because I'm passionate about your wardrobe being a place that you love opening the doors to. Like Mrs. Hinch loves her Narnia with all the cleaning products. My wardrobe is like my Narnia. You know, I've got baskets with sunglasses in, and I've got my shoes lined up, and I've got hooks on the door with my belts on. It needs to be a good place. And if your wardrobe feels like hell right now, it can change. We just got to commit and follow all the guidelines. So, who is ready to learn what their body shape is, what their colour palette is, what their style personality is? Sort out your bloody wardrobe, figure out how to buy things that work for them, know how to put items together, create your own style personality that will work for you, understand exactly which colours go together from your colour palette. Start practicing affirmations, because you've got to commit. It's no good just saying yes. Because you know what? Everyone can talk a good game, but you have got to be an action taker. I'm an action taker. For example, I signed up to a course about a year ago, and you know what? I was such a good student, did all the modules by the set times, and there were people that signed up that just never did it. So, you know, if you are truly ready to make this happen, let's do this. So, this webinar really, in my eyes, has been the start of your journey. Okay, you know, it's time now. I want to take a little moment, literally shut your eyes, if you can be cheesy with me for a second, and wipe the slate clean of every bit of bullshit you've told yourself about what you can and can't wear. And for anybody that doesn't like swearing, I'm really sorry, because I am aware that there might be people like my mum on here and she hates swearing, but I promise never to say the F word. You are in control now, okay? This is day one. It's time to be your own hero / heroine, okay? Change the way you feel and set an example for your children. I don't want any of you saying things in front of your kids like mummy's fat, or that looks crap on mummy, or mummy doesn't feel good, or mummy doesn't look good. Enough now. You genuinely have got the power, and I'm going to give you the tools to start from day one and change the way you feel, okay? And I'm about to share something with you that will give you all the tools that you need, along with my support, to give you a fresh, new image and feel completely different by the 20th of December, okay? 6 weeks it's going to take you from having no idea to standing tall, loving and accepting yourself, wearing things you never dreamed of, knowing what goes together, and having that Narnia that works for you. So, ladies, drum roll. I would like to introduce you to Styling Yourself Confident, the 6-week turnaround. Now, is anybody who's on this webinar somebody who did this course the first time round? This is the second time I've run this course, and the first time was so successful that I'm running it again. So pop a yes in the chat box if you did it the first time round, and let me tell you all about it. Right, So this is what we're going to do, ladies. Module 1, we are going to work on authenticity, your personal style and acceptance, okay? This course is an online course where you will be able to watch videos week by week where you learn everything for you, bespoke to you. So during this webinar, we've talked loosely about different body shapes, different color palettes. You are going to learn what is right for you on this course, okay? How to be authentic. You are going to discover your personal style. You're going to create a Pinterest board bespoke to what you like and what works for your body shape, and you are going to learn to accept your body shape as it is and move forward. The second week, we are going to identify your body shape and teach you how to dress for it. You will receive your very own clothing guide online that you can work from that will tell you exactly what will work for your body shape. You will, in week 3, identify exactly what colours work for you. You will have downloadables of what colours go together. So no more going, oh, does this colour work with this colour? You will be given that as part of the course. How to combine items, so you'll get the full vodka and cranberry lowdown. You've got videos explaining it in depth, making it easy for you to decide what goes together. Module 5, editing your wardrobe. So you get a walkthrough DIY wardrobe edit with me. So no more stabbing in the dark. For those of you that have always wanted a wardrobe edit, but you're too far away, you're in another country, this is your opportunity. And module 6, stress-free shopping and saving money. So it teaches you how to buy things and what to consider before you buy it so you don't waste your money. Now, each of these modules, you will get me every single week on a Q&A just like this in a private Facebook community with the other members where we talk about each thing, how we've been getting on, has everyone got their body shape identified, you know, whatever it is that module is about, we will be discussing it, and I'll be here for as long as you want on tap every single week to support you. Any questions, any stumbling blocks, I am here, okay? Consider that. 6 weeks to change the way you feel, to take you from that fed up and feeling frumpy person to owning it by Christmas. I mean, I'm even excited. Okay. So this is what some of my beauties said last time, and you know what, I couldn't really fit any more on this page. So fantastic course which did exactly what the title says and definitely gave me so much confidence in styling myself. What I will say is one of the ladies actually went on to start an Instagram page, a style Instagram page for women over 50, and she's just smashing it. Like, it completely changed her life. Like, she just started dressing for her body shape and created a wardrobe that reflected who she was, and I'm so proud of her. I won't say the first name because I don't want to out anyone, but the course was very informative, helpful and easy to understand. What I will say is there's no complicated things in this course. It really is straightforward. It's layman's, it's easy to understand, okay? This lady not lost a pound, which was not the aim. We're not here to lose weight, we're here to look slimmer and more balanced. Not lost a pound, but definitely been feeling much more confident in what I've been wearing. I had an interview at work last week and ended up wearing fuchsia pink heels, wide leg navy culottes and a patterned top, and I'd never have previously deemed interview appropriate. She felt great and bagged the job. I mean, my job here is done. You know, empowering women to wear things that they've always wanted to is just incredible. You know, people who are sat there right now thinking, God, I'd really like to go for that job, but I just daren't. I mean, also, Laura Whitaker, who's on here now, went for an interview, took top tips from me, wore something that she'd never normally wear and got a new job. You know, like, it really is possible, guys. I think you've just got to believe. So what I want to tell you is that a lot of people, they don't take action because of fear. Now, we all have fear in some way. People fear change. You know, they're too comfortable. They're quite happy where they are, just moaning along and doing the same old thing. They're scared of success. What if it actually works? What if I actually like what I'm wearing? And what if people look at me differently, treat me differently? Fear of the unknown, you know, scared to leave the comfort zone. You know, what if I start dressing differently and my fella thinks I'm having an affair? What if my sex life improves? What if I end my marriage? What if I get out that rut? So what? As long as you are feeling good, then hell yes. Fear of technology. Okay, let me dispel this. This course is the easiest thing you will ever do. It is so easy. It's click, 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 click through, press play, download. It's so easy. So if you're a bit of a technophobe, do not worry. It is really easy. Don't worry at all about your interaction. The Facebook group, it will literally just be Facebook Live in a private community, so there's no need for you to worry. Laura Whitaker, I mean, what if you become irresistible? I bloody hope you will, mate. You know, let's become irresistible together. Let's feel amazing, because it can happen. Fear of happiness linked to self-sabotage. Has anybody ever had that? Like, they're feeling good and then all of a sudden they think, oh, I'm not allowed to feel good. I should be feeling shit. There should be some drama in my life. Because I have. I'm not going to lie. I've had that where I'm like, oh, things are going really well. Like, I shouldn't be feeling this good. And it's, what a weird thing to feel, but it's true. Fear of judgment. Fear of judgment. Who's judging you? Why? Think about who's around you. You know, fear of those mums on the school run thinking, oh my God, what's she wearing? I probably get it every single day. But also, I feel good about myself, so who cares? And it doesn't matter. You know, you have to think, those people that are judging you, that's their issue. That's not your issue. The only issue that you are responsible for is changing the way you feel. So which of these fears resonate with you? Come on, tell me. And my massive one, hold my hands up, fear of success. I'm like, oh my God, what if something goes amazing? What if I agree to be a speaker at this event and I get on ITV, and then what? I mean, oh my God, one day maybe. But you know what I'm saying? You know, why are we so scared of success? Fear of judgment. You know, if you are hanging around with someone that you think might judge you, delete, block, say goodbye, cut them off. Whether it's your mother-in-law, whether it's your sister-in-law, whether it's your sister, whether it's your colleagues, get a new job. I used to work with someone that hated me. And you know what? She didn't directly hate me. She was just jealous, and she was just mean, and she was ridiculed me and made me feel silly and small. And you know what? Since I've been self-employed, I feel so much better away from these people. You've got to think who is in your circle. My circle is so good that they cheer me on for just making it through the day. You want to be around people that make you feel like a queen. Tara, my circle's the best. Yes, hell yes. So, I mean, some of you are giving me more than 1, 2, 3 different fears. Yeah, fear of the unknown. You know, what if signing up to this course changed your life? Then what? Then you'd feel amazing. It's never going to be a bad thing. Self-sabotage, self-worth. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of chat now. Oh my God, it's been an hour and 20. I'm so sorry. If anybody has to dash, I understand. Who is stuck in the mumfort zone? You've had your kids, you've become a mum, and suddenly you're in the comfort zone. So at the beginning of this webinar, you were probably in your comfort zone, dressing in a way that felt comfortable. Even if you didn't like it, it's comfortable because you've been doing it. You're used to it. You're familiar with it, okay? You might have even moved into the fear zone because I've been talking about change. I've been talking about doing things, changing your life, feeling different. Oh my God. Well, you know what? When you move out of the comfort zone into the fear zone, you're going to find excuses. You're going to be affected by those opinions. Oh God, what will my fella say if I sign up to this style course? Who do you think you are? What are you going to achieve from it? When you're in the fear zone, start to lack self-confidence. What if it don't work for me? What if I'm the one person it doesn't work for? Just like Ruth Cashmore Jones thought that she would be the one person I couldn't change the life of when I took her shopping. It wasn't. Well, you know what? Whether you're in the fear zone or you've moved into the learning zone, picking up tips on this webinar, the only way to live your dreams is to go into the growth zone. So who wants to go into the learning zone, acquire new skills, extend your comfort zone, deal with the challenges and problems that you've been facing every single day, like things don't work for me, things don't look right, I'm scared, I daren't do this, and get into the growth zone, because you will find your purpose, you will live your dreams, you will set new goals, and you will conquer your objectives. I can tell you now, hand on heart, 5 years ago, when I was in the comfort zone, trapped in the fear zone, I could not have done anything that's in that growth zone if I hadn't worked hard and committed and invested in online courses, personal growth, eradicating that circle of people around me that made me feel crap, stopping judging myself, working on my mindset, dressing for my body shape and wearing colours. I couldn't have done it. And you know, now, my friends that are on this webinar now, who are here to support me, hell yes, it will tell you I am somebody who is living her dreams. I'm a single mum. And you know what? I'm probably not living everyone's dream, but just feeling as confident in myself as I do now is living my dream. I set new goals. I set a goal to run this webinar and to sit here confidently and present to you guys. I set a goal that I wanted 100 people and I almost got 200 people. I can only do that because I feel good and I feel like I can do anything. Karen Gibbs, I'm in my wardrobe now, taking out the clothes that make me feel good. I just imagine it like, oh my God, help me. So you know what? Think about it. If you are in that comfort zone or even dwelling in the fear zone, let's go, go, go through that learning zone into the growth zone. So, Styling Yourself Confident round 2 starts Monday, the 11th of November. If you're all in and you want to start your journey and you're committed to finally investing in yourself, you have got the opportunity to sign up today at the discounted price of $197. Okay. A couple of things to add. You can do a payment plan. So you can do 4 lots of £55, but also the first people to sign up to this course will get £178 worth of bonuses. I am not kidding. Okay. That means that the course itself only costs you £19. I mean, I feel like I'm on QVC. I can't even believe that, but I want to give you everything. I want to make sure that I take you from where you are to feeling fab in 6 weeks. Okay. So the bonuses are only available for 48 hours and for the first 30 people to enroll. So if 30 people enroll tonight, unfortunately, that'll be that. They'll be gone. If 30 people enroll over the next 2 days, it will extend to the full 48 hours. It just depends how many people take action and invest in themselves tonight and how many people sit on it for too long because of fear. So let me tell you what the bonuses are. Right. You are going to get, if you sign up with me, a style analysis call where I'll chat with you in depth for a full hour, which is worth £45 for free, thrown in. We can do video call, we can do Skype call, we can do voice call, however you want it, it's all yours. You will receive a body shape style Bible worth £49. Okay, now in this book, which is very high-end glossy gold foiled, you have got the entire guide to your body shape. You've got your colour palette, you've got exactly how to do your DIY wardrobe edit, you've got your shopping tips. Everything that's in the course you have got broken into bite-sized chunks in this book. Now, I will give you the ultimate style Bible, not the specific body shape one. So if you already know your body shape or you've already got a style Bible, you could gift it someone for Christmas. You can have this in your handbag at all times to take you through the next forever of shopping, okay? So this is worth £49, okay? You will receive one of those if you are the first 30 to sign up. And finally, you will get 6 months free membership in the VIP Style Hub, okay? So all of those together work out at £178, okay? The VIP Style Hub is worth £84 to have 6 months in there. And what I will say is the ladies who did the first round, they benefited so much from being in there. You know, you're in the VIP Style Hub, you've got the amazing women around you, you get a weekly Style Fix email, you get a library of 35 style secrets, which are completely different to everything you're going to learn in the course. And if anybody is in the VIP Style Hub that's on this webinar, drop me a comment in the chat to tell me how amazing the library of content is. And you will have, like I said, a weekly Q&A in a private community to ask any questions about each module. So let's move on. So the final question is, how do I sign up? Now, what I want to know is, can you click that link on the screen, or do you want me to put it in the chat box? Chat box, chat box, chat box. Okie doke. Right. I might have to get a little bit technical now. Okay. Right, so here we can see this. Can you see my screen, by the way, or not? I hope you can, because that's what it looks like. You've got an online platform that you can access anytime. Each week a module is activated, so it drops in, and I'm going to answer a few questions on it in a second. Here we go, chat box. There we go. Oh, Laura, you are so amazing, chatting to me, helping me out. You should be my PA. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, are we back to the how do I sign up screen? Can we just confirm, Laura, my PA? Let's do this. Okay, right, so I am so excited to be launching this again. Like, I loved it so much the first time round. I've made lifelong friends and associates from the first round, people who are WhatsApping me still, who have my support like for life. You will not regret doing this. And I just genuinely cannot wait to start. Maria, okay, let me post it just in case you're a little bit behind. I'll just keep dropping it in there. Okay, so has anyone got any questions? Okay, I will go through a few questions that got asked last time. So a few people might think, oh my God, I'm going on holiday for a week. Will I be able to catch up? Yes. You could log on the 6th week and do it all in one go. If you miss a week, it will be there. You just complete it in your own time. There's no specific time that it's set to. You can do it in the evening, you can do it in the morning, you can do it throughout the day, at the weekend. It is really down to you. The only thing is that the Q&As will be at a set time. And once everybody's enrolled and we're all in the Facebook group, I will put a poll out to see what day works for you, because I will do it on the day which works for a majority. But the Facebook Live will be there for everyone anyway. It's just that obviously the live, you'll be able to interact and ask me questions as we go along. I'm just so excited to help you guys. I'm losing weight. Will my body shape change? So is it worth signing up to this course if you're losing weight and things might change? No. Your body shape will not change. You will just reduce in size. So if you're a pear shape with a bit of a tummy, you'll still be a pear shape even if you lose 2 stone. If you are an inverted triangle and you lose weight, yeah, you'll probably lose some weight off your boobs, but you will do it proportionally. So once you know your body shape, it will not change, believe me. I've just mentioned I'm restricted to when I log on. Does it matter? No, not at all. You can log on and complete the modules at any time. Okay, just to let you know that Maz is watching with me. She's a technophobe and couldn't get on. I'm not shocked, Ross. We know our Maz is a little bit of a technophobe, but that's fine. She can ask me any questions after this if she struggles. Can I watch the videos and download the content after the course ends? Now, this is good. Yes. You will have access to this course forever, ever, and ever. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, yes, you will. So if in a year you've gone off the rails a little bit and you want to come back and log on and revisit it and watch the videos, it's there. You've got it forever. So for $197 plus £178 worth of bonuses, you are going to get evergreen content, which is not trend-based. It's stuff that applies to you forever for that price. How do I purchase on a payment plan? So let me see if I can do this. Right, Laura, I'm going to call on you now. I am just going to show a different screen. Okay, let's see. Right, can you see the screen with Style and Yourself Confident on it, Laura? I love how I've just asked her to help me. Okay, so you can't see that. So let me see if I can share it. Okay. Maybe I need to do it here. Okay, new share. Here we go. Right. Can you see Style and Yourself Confident now, Laura? Ah, right. So if you want to do the payment plan, it's absolutely fine. You just click on this little drop down here, and as you can see, 4 times 55. So it just works out slightly more expensive, but payment plans usually do. Or you can do the 197 today and get all the bonuses included. So just so you know, once you've enrolled and paid, you can book your style analysis call with me ASAP. So we get it done. You get an hour to ask me as many questions as you want, right? A full hour with me dedicated to you and your body shape. You could wait until you've done module 1 and 2 and you know your body shape, and you might want to book it after that. It's entirely down to you, okay? You then get this amazing book, and it will be posted first class, so you can start reading it ASAP. You can tick someone off your Christmas list if you've already got one and you want to hand it over to them. It's entirely down to you. So what's this? Can you get the bonuses with the payment plan? Yes, you can. The bonuses are still available to anyone who does the payment plan. You just have to be one of the first 30 to sign up, or do it within the 48 hours. Okay. Right. What I want to know is, has everyone enjoyed this? Has everyone enjoyed it? Because do you know what? I just enjoy these things more and more. Like, I think it's because I work on my own. When I'm working from home, I just miss company and I like chatting, and it just feels like you're here with me. Oh, Steph Lemon, I love you. Bev Green, thank you. Kathy loved it. Sarah Cookson loved it. Oh, thank you. Oh, Helen just signed up. Joy, you are a joy. I love your style, your story, and your sass. Oh, I just think I get weirder. Or do you know what? I think I just become myself more and more. Loved it. That's great. Janine, yes, great. Oh, Dawn, brilliant, amazing. What I want to know is, if there is anything stopping you from signing up, please pop it in the chat box, send me a Facebook message, email me, let me know. Because if it's something that you're not sure about, or if you don't get paid till tomorrow, or there's anything that's just made you think, I'm not sure, I already think I know my colours, so what would I do about that module? If there's any questions, please let me know. And I'm so glad you've enjoyed it. Like, I'll probably just sit here all night chatting to you. Lovely, love. I'm just reading through the comments. Oh, I'm so glad we've got this chat box going. This time last year, I wouldn't have been able to do this, by the way. And that is just, again, testament to me working my bum off, believing in myself, and not being around people who make me feel bad. Oh, brilliant. Victoria Walton. Is that Victoria Walton that moved abroad? Are you back? Because I think I saw you at the petrol station. Or am I imagining it? Please let me know in the chat box. Sue Slade, really good. Joanne Moody. Oh. Emma Jones, enjoyed it. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Helen just signed up. Oh my God, 10 new messages. I can't keep up. Thanks. It's been amazing. Alexander McDermott, love you. Can't wait to shop with you again. I've been loving the pictures of you and your little one doing your autumn walks on Facebook. Oh. I can't see how to purchase. I'll pop the link again in the chat box. There we go. No different Victoria. Sorry, but I did know Victoria that moved away, and then I think I saw her at the petrol station. Oh, how funny. Sorry, Victoria. Karen Cope. Oh my God, it's so good to see you, Karen. I know you used to be in the VIP hub. Louise Fletcher. Oh. Oh, I just can't wait to get started. I cannot wait. Like the 11th of November cannot come soon enough. Cannot come soon enough. Purchase not working for me now. Ooh, let me check. Are you clicking on this link, Sue? Oh, you don't get the link in the chat box. Let me see what I can do. Okay, I'm getting loads and loads of notifications of people signing up. This is just incredible and I cannot wait. Okay, Maria, are you all right? Can you? Oh, you've got it. Brilliant. Okay, you've got it. Fantastic. Just find your group on Facebook. Nikki Lynn's, I'm only down the road. Where are you from? How exciting. Sue, can you get the link now? Let's just check. 44 people left online. Let's just have a random chat while everyone gets signed up. Warsaw. Oh yeah, that's 2 minutes from me. I've got a regular personal shopper that is from Carlton in Lindrick, which is not too far away. Your energy is catching. Honestly though, I mean, I genuinely haven't had a drink. Not that I really even drink, but I don't know. This is just my area of passion that I love, and I cannot wait to help you guys move forward and grow. It's so exciting. And in between now and your style analysis call, I want you to get that book and I want you to write down all the things that are holding you back, the false BS that you tell yourself about why you can't do stuff, and we will talk through it. We will work on that. And by the 20th of December, you are going to be changed women. You are going to be feeling amazing. And what I will do is I will make sure that I do a Facebook Live on Christmas party wear. Not necessarily dresses, because not everyone wants to wear a dress, but I will make sure that I do Christmas party wear, and I will share loads of links, items that work for each body shape. That time of year when things are coming up and you think, oh my God, I don't know what to wear. Is that a bit OTT? I'm going to have cold legs. I'm going to have cold arms. So we're going to do Christmas in this course, because the last one was in February. So we covered things that were a bit more springish, whereas now it's running up to Christmas, so we can talk about Christmas clothing. Okay, let's scroll down. Okay. Laura, you don't need alcohol. I don't, and do you know what? Laura knows I'm a lightweight anyway. Helen Ball, roll on. Oh, I'm so excited. You are going to have a brighter life. I cannot reassure you enough. Like, if there's anyone you want on your team, it's me, because, and I would love my friends to confirm this, because my friends are no BS friends. Mariam, can you just confirm that you have got that link? I will do everything for my women. I go above and beyond for all of my personal shopping clients. If you're my personal shopping clients, let me know. I tell everyone else how much I do for you guys. I run out of that changing room a million times to the point of exhaustion to make sure you feel good in your clothing. Like, genuinely, whoever signs up tonight, and I can see so many notifications coming in, I need to check if we're up to 30. But yeah, I will make sure your books are posted out tomorrow even. I'm going to commit to that. I will post your books out tomorrow, so you've got them and you can start doing a little bit of homework before the course starts. Recently did your Kickstart package, which told me my body shape and colour palette. Would those modules be relevant? I mean, the thing is, the things that you don't get with the Kickstart package are the downloadables of what colours go together. So there are different colours from every palette that will work together. So for example, it might be like yellow and purple. So when you get your Kickstart package and you get the downloadable colour palette, you don't get all the other extras. And obviously you get a video or two per module where I'm sat there just like this, telling you step by step exactly what you need to be doing. So I know we've talked in general during this webinar, but in the course, you will get exactly what shades, what colour, what goes together, where to wear the colour. It's much more in depth. It's much more in depth. Plus, you're getting £178 worth of bonuses anyway. Plus, you're getting the other 4 modules. Oh, Laura, you are a cheerleader. You are just incredible. Sorry, you'll get every bit of enthusiasm she has and more, which you can hear is definitely a lot. Oh my goodness. I challenge you to find anyone as passionate as our Joy. And that is right. Like if I could do one thing apart from eradicate horrible men in the world, it would be to make every woman feel as good as I now feel. And I'm not saying I look killer naked, because I really don't. I really, really, really don't. But in my clothes, I like myself and I feel good. And that's what I want to do for you. I want you to feel good in your clothing. I want you to feel as balanced and slim as you can in your clothing. Okay, any more questions? I hope I've signed up to the right one. Laura, I shall check. So, do we know if we are in the first 30? Right. What I will do is, let me just see if I can be a little bit techno here. I wonder if I can, I'm scared. Pause share. Okay. Your screen sharing is paused. Can you still see my video, but not the cover page of the course? And I will be able to tell you. Laura, this is where I need you. Tell me what you can see. So Laura, you can just see me. You can't see the screen. Tell me which way around it is, because I need to switch to my dashboard. Yes, you can see I'm still live, but you can't see what's on my computer screen. You can't see any slides or anything. Oh, I love it that I've just got my friends helping me. I bet she's typing away. Okay, right. Right, so I want to turn that off. I want to turn that off. Okay, I don't think I can check how many people have signed up, but what I will do is I will email every single person that's in the first 30 to let them know that they are successful. Okay, I've just seen so many notifications coming in that sorry, I couldn't tell you if it was 30 or more, but they just keep sliding along my screen, which is incredible, because the more people in the group, the more people will have support from each other, because we're going to have 5 pear shapes and 3 rectangles and 2 hourglasses, and you can discuss how you are finding it, how you're addressing, what you're learning. Thanks for checking. Thing is, there's only one online course active on that link, so I'm sure it is the right one. I will check. Okay, any more questions? We've still got 31 people. It's getting late. It's 9:45. Oh my God. So yeah, if there are no more questions, I might head off. But if you have questions that you didn't want to post in the chat box, or you're still thinking about it, or you want to have a sleep on it, let me know. Obviously, if you are wondering if you want to be one of the first 30 and you decide tomorrow, you can drop me a message to ask me, because if it's a case of I want to sign up but I'm only signing up if I get the bonuses, just check, because if there's still a few spaces remaining and the bonuses are still available, it would be better to just drop me a DM, ask me, let me know. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for a fantastic evening. I've literally loved it. I'm going to go and have a drink of some sort of squash now, because my throat is so dry. But I've loved it. And I feel like I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go now. I'm going to go to bed. But yes, I can't wait to see you all soon. Everyone who signed up, I can't wait to get to know you. You're going to be seeing so much more of my little face. And have a great evening. Bye.